everybody just always has to cry about something. That's just the world we're living in. Welcome back to the show. Be sure to subscribe. Let's get right to it. First topic. So the New York Times are reporting that the Biden pardons were all done with Autopen and were signed off by a White House aide late at night. I mean, how insane is it that just people, the Biden administration was pretty much handing out pardons like candy, you know what I'm saying? And Biden was so cognitively impaired that the guy had no clue who he was even pardoning or what was even going on in the whole White House, you know? Like, the guy couldn't even find his way out of a closet, apparently. Like, those were some of the rumors of how terrible his cognitive decline is. So, yeah, I mean, all in all, I basically don't care at all about the Biden family pardons, you know, like Hunter and the rest of his family. I could care less about those, right? It's the Faucis, the J6 committees, the General Millies. Those all need to be rescinded, and they all need to face some sort of prosecution for any sort of crimes that they may have committed, especially Fauci. I mean, I can't stand Fauci. He's probably one of the most hated people in the world for what he did to everybody, basically, and just the guy needs to be held accountable for some sort of crimes against humanity. I mean, the whole COVID thing was just sickening, you know, that there was, like, the world was looking to Fauci, who was the most, you know, famous person in the world due to COVID, and they were just like, oh yeah, we're looking to Fauci, the guy who's throwing out first pitches to tell us when it's okay, you know? The guy who's going out there throwing out first pitches at a Nationals game, you're gonna wait for that guy to tell you when it's okay, when he's just living it up, you know, the darling of the whole thing. It's like, God, people, what are you doing? Are you really that stupid to put your trust in this guy who's just a total POS? You know, the guy's just a total POS, and he used everybody he made a ton of money off the whole thing. It's sickening, and all these pardons, they basically need to be rescinded completely, and just like I said, everybody involved needs to face whatever charges they need to face for their crimes against humanity, especially Fauci. I can't stand that guy. But all right, let's get to the next topic here. So Jasmine Crockett is claiming that uneducated people voted wrong in this last election. Go ahead, roll the clip.
Most people voted the wrong way because they were uneducated, and that's not to call them dumb, but literally life sometimes is life, and you're trying to keep a roof over your head, keep food on the table, trying to make sure that your kids have what they need, and so you're not tuned in to the endless news cycle, or you don't know what the truth is.
It's the complete opposite, right? The educated people were like, oh my God, I can't let this Kamala win and just completely destroy the country. They knew it was the most important election in our lifetime by far. And yeah, the completely indoctrinated people, the people who only watch CNN and MSNBC were the ones, oh my God, Kamala's gonna save America, and oh, it's just like the democracy. She's got to save our democracy. You know, it's just like, if you really believed that Kamala was the better choice, then you were completely uneducated and you just did none of your own research and you saw none of what was actually going on in the country at all. You know, you couldn't tell that the border was an insane problem, that crime is through the roof, just corruption was all over the place. It's like, God, for Jasmine Crockett to go out spouting off like this, just every time you see a clip of the woman and you're just thinking to yourself like, God, I don't see how she could get any dumber, right? And then like, they try to claim that she's some sort of superstar of the Democratic Party. It's like, good. Keep thinking that's your future, because if you think that's your future, your party has no future, right? It's just, you're just gonna just dive off a cliff and just, the party's going to implode under a Jasmine Crockett, like, you know, superstar mentality, right? It's just hilarious that these people have no clue what they're even fighting for anymore. They're only fighting for we hate Trump, and that's the basis of the party, right? It's hilarious. But all right, let's get to the next topic here. So Trump slams Rosie O'Donnell for claiming he's the reason that she's fat and pretty much a drunk. Go ahead, roll the clip.
So Rosie O'Donnell, she went on Chris Cuomo's show recently. She blames you for the fact that she's overweight, depressed, and drunk. What do you say to that? Do you think PDS is going to ever be a DSM-5 diagnosis?
I don't know about Rosie. I watch Rosie. Rosie's a mess. She's a mess. But she left our country, which is a good thing, not a bad thing.
Yeah, so of course, Rosie's once again playing the victim, blaming Trump and not taking any accountability for the fact that she's fat and sloppy and pretty much a drunk now, you know, and she's just depressed all the time. You ever just look in the mirror, Rosie, and think like, God, how did I let myself go to this point and just get so sloppy and just, you know, it's hilarious because it's the convenient thing, right, to be the victim. And the left wing, that's all they are these days. They're never trying to be any sort of, you know, legit anything where they're trying to work hard and be a productive member of society. They're just trying to be the victim, folks. And it's just such a tired shtick, right? The whole I'm a victim and Trump's the problem card that all of these celebrities and just left-wing liberals are playing. You know, it's the only card they have left to play in the deck, and this is just, they just keep playing it and playing it and playing it, and everybody sees right through it. It's like, nah, we're not gonna, you know, we don't care about you people anymore trying to play the victim. We want strong people who want to be great. You know, if we're making America great again, we want strong people who want to be great. Not the Rosie O'Donnells who got to blame Trump for everything, for all of her problems. It's just Trump's fault. And that's just the whole microcosm of the whole Democrat, left-wing, liberal situation. But yeah. All right, let's get to the next topic here. So Trump was celebrating with the Chelsea Football Club after the FIFA Club World Cup. Go ahead, roll the clip.
Chelsea are the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup champions.
No, that's just hilarious. No, the world leaders, when after they present the trophy to the winning team, usually they just walk off stage because nobody really wants any part of them, or it's just like, get the hell off stage. But you think Trump's going to be going off stage after presenting a trophy like that? That's just him asserting his dominance over soccer, letting everybody in the rest of the world know, yeah, I do whatever the hell I want. If I want to be in the picture with Chelsea, I'm going to be in the picture with Chelsea, you know. The guy ain't going off stage, folks. It's just hilarious that he's just on stage having a blast. He probably doesn't know one person on the team, right? It's just like, but he's doing the damn thing, right? He's just gonna sit there and, you know, clap with the team and just be a part of the whole celebration. And I'm sure there's people out there, of course there's people out, oh my God, he ruined their moment. This is their moment. They've worked their whole lives for this, and he's gonna stand there and be in the picture. It's like, people, just shut up, first of all. Trump does what he does, and I'm sure they probably love the fact that they got like the most famous person in the world in the picture with them celebrating holding the trophy. It's just funny that people will always try to be like the, oh my God, he ruined the moment. He ruined the moment people. It's like, folks, don't be such, you know, pussies and just always have to, you know, cry about something, right? Everybody just always has to cry about something. That's just the world we're living in, and it's pretty sickening that that's just what people choose to do. They choose to cry rather than, you know, just, I guess, persevere, right? But all right, that's it for today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll be seeing you.